GBTV, the truth lives here.
One mind, one heart, one body. Saving the country. One person, one family, one entrepreneur, one town at a time. I have a new dream.
GBTV in 3, 2, 1.
It's another ruckus audience, and no, stop. It's inappropriate. Welcome to GBTV, but it's inappropriate today because today is almost like a Memorial Day here in New York. I like to call it Weiner Day. And because Anthony Weiner is officially gone and has been replaced, Wieners for everybody. Just saying. And while we eat our wieners, here's Amy Holmes with the news the mainstream media just won't cover. Amy.
Here's the latest from the Blaze newsroom, as you can see behind me. The cylinder loan scandal continues to grow. Today, House investigators dug deeper into questions surrounding a $535 million government loan to the energy darling that is now bankrupt. It's a solar panel company. White House officials were called to the Hill to testify to Congress as to the White House's possible potential involvement in this scandal, and the administration's pressure to fast-track taxpayer funding, taxpayer dollars to the California-based green energy darling that President Obama once called a, quote, true engine of economic growth. One of the company's largest private investors, Oklahoma billionaire George Kaiser, also happens to be a major Obama fundraiser, a bundler in Beltway parlance. The so-called clean energy company shuttered its doors 2 weeks ago and fired over 1,000 employees. Last week, it was raided by the FBI. And now newly revealed emails suggest that White House aides did pressure budget officials to at least rule on Cylinder's loan in time for Vice President Joe Biden to announce approval at the company's 2009 groundbreaking ceremony in Fremont, California. According to emails obtained by ABC News, one White House budget analyst wrote on March 10th of 2009, quote, this deal is not ready for prime time. And that was just 9 days before the administration formally announced that loan. You can read more details on the unfolding cylindrical loan scandal at theblaze.com, where our Blaze News team is closely tracking this developing story. Taking you across the globe, in a speech to the Arab League in Egypt this week, the Turkish prime minister, he was there in Egypt denouncing Israel, demanding the Jewish state apologize for last year's Gaza flotilla deaths and compensate the families of the armed activists. The increasingly anti-Israeli leader also called for recognition of a Palestinian state ahead of next week's United Nations gathering here in New York in Turtle Bay. In the words of Al Jazeera, the Turkish authority, quote, didn't disappoint us. Adding his voice to the Palestinian State Now chorus, former President Jimmy Carter, he was in Atlanta at his Carter Center, and he said that he reluctantly supports Palestinian authorities' expected push for state status at the General Assembly next week here in New York. Well, those are just some of the headlines from the Blaze newsroom. As you can see right behind me, we are hard at work for you, and we'll have more headlines for you at the bottom of the hour.
Thank you, Amy. We're sitting here. Everybody enjoying their wiener? Don't take pictures of it and text it to anybody. It's bad.
GBTV. The truth lives here.